Today we are talking about present perfect. Today we will cover present perfect simple, present perfect continuous, and the distinction between present perfect or past simple, because these two could be confusing sometimes. Let's start with present perfect. Again, just like any other tense in English, we have a few uses for present perfect. The first use is to describe finished past events without a definite time. Look, without a definite time is crucially important when it comes to present perfect. Definite time is specified or implied. She has found what she was looking for. So we don't care when. We just know that it has happened. That's it. That's all we care about. We have already been to that restaurant. It means we have the experience of being to that restaurant. It doesn't matter when. You are not asking when. If you ask when, I need to answer you in past simple. I will explain it later, so wait. Look, it means, look, suppose this is now, we are talking about past events. From the beginning of time, we say, we have already been to that restaurant. When? Here, 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 here. We don't know. And it doesn't matter. It is irrelevant. So, the next use of present perfect is something that is started in the past and is still going on. He has lived here for 10 years. We haven't talked since 2010. It's my cat, the sound you're hearing. So, when you say, look, for and since are very common prepositions when it comes to this use of present perfect. Because, it is not from the beginning of time anymore. It is from a specific point in time in the past. And it is still going on. Remember, when you use present, it means when you say he has lived here for 10 years, it means he is still living there. If he is not living there, you need to use past simple. Present perfect. Habitual actions over a period of time up to the present. That's why we call it present perfect. It means perfectly up to the present. I have called her every week. Look, this is not about your experience. This is about something you did frequently. Every week is not a specific time. It's an adverb of frequency. So, I have called her every week since. Look, this is indicative of present perfect. So remember, when you see for, when you see since, your first guess, not the only guess, should be present perfect. Since April. Another use of present perfect is to put emphasis on completion of an event. Example. We say you can play when you finish your homework. In here, we are saying that you do this after that. So, you can play, modal verb, present time, you finish, present simple, present. So we are just talking about the sequence of events. But look at this. You can play when you've or you have finished your homework. It means in here the emphasis is on the completion of things. Like this is something that a parent would say to a child when you have finished it. So the tone is also important in this use. You need to put emphasis on this part. When you have finished, when you've finished. Okay, now, present perfect or past simple. This sometimes could be confusing, but actually this confusion leads to a lot of fatal mistakes. So pay close attention here. There is always a time expression with past simple. Always. Sometimes it is implied. It means you say, for example, I saw him at the desk. The desk, space and time are the same thing. So a specific space means a specific time. I bought a car at the dealer's shop. Again, theory of relativity, Einstein's theory. Time and space are the same thing. When you say at the dealer's shop, the time expression is implied in here. It means at the time when I was there. So I bought a car, past simple. I have bought a car. No one cares when. It means that I have a car now. Time is irrelevant. It is not that, time is understood from this. No, time is not there. So, present perfect or past simple. This is another distinction between present perfect and past simple. In present perfect, the emphasis is on the result. In past simple, the emphasis is on action. If you have already watched our video on past time, I explained that we use past simple to describe main events in a story. So past simple is very important, describing actions. I lost my wallet. Past simple. It means you're telling a story. Yeah, I lost my wallet, then somebody found it and gave it to me. So this is just a story, something that happened and finished in the past. I have lost my wallet. It doesn't, it is not about losing your wallet. It is about the present moment. The result is you have no money. When you say, I have lost my wallet, it means you have no money. I've lost my way. It means I am lost. Help me. So the emphasis in present perfect is on the result, and in past simple is on the action. Present perfect continuous. So, a continuous or frequent activity which started in the past and is still going on. I have been shopping. This is a function that present perfect continuous shares with present perfect simple. Because we could use present simple. Like, there is a little difference between I have been living here for the past 2 months, or I have lived in here, or I have lived here for the past 2 months. They are practically the same. I have been shopping all morning. It means, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not done, but the thing is, it could mean that, but I will explain it in the next slide. So it means it is still going on, unless you specify that it is over. She's been practicing regularly. It means up until now. So it is still going on. Or, which started in the past and ended recently. So it doesn't need to be going on. It just needs to, it's either still going on or ended very recently. And recent is a relative thing, like in the scale of millennia, 100 years is recent. In the scale of centuries, 1 year is recent. So it is all relative. Your eye, or this should be your eyes. Your eyes are red. Have you been crying? So it means that that person is not crying anymore. Otherwise we wouldn't be asking this question. I've been cleaning my room. I've just finished. I've just finished means it was finished recently. Okay, let's do 2 exercises together. Number 1, Smith stole or has stolen or has been stealing money from the till. Till means the cash register. This is British, a British term. From the till all this time. When you say all this time in here, it means you are putting emphasis on a duration. So your best choice is present perfect continuous. 2, you look guilty. What did you do? What have you done? What have you been doing since I left? Look, it says you look guilty. You could use present perfect simple. What have you done? Okay, but when you say you look guilty, it means something was going on and finished recently. So present perfect continuous is a better choice. I'm not saying that the others are utterly wrong. No, it doesn't work like that, especially in advanced grammar. Number 3, I have tripped over a loose floorboard and hurt myself. Look, this is you're talking about the event of tripping. So you put emphasis on the action itself. So past simple. Number 4, it's a long time since I saw, or since I have been seeing. After since we need a specific time. And you know that past simple means a specific time. Number 5, I cannot believe that you ate or you have eaten or you have been eating 3 pizzas already. But we are talking about a finished action and we are talking about the result of the event. It means there are no pizzas anymore. So, present perfect simple, the result. Number 6, don't forget, you haven't seen Mrs. Lee. The result, it means Mrs. Lee is still waiting for you to be seen. She has been waiting outside since 10:30. Emphasis on the duration, present perfect continuous. Number 7. What did you think, what have you thought of Brighton? Like, I'm talking about a specific time. It means when you were in Brighton, what did you think? So we have a specific time, we have past simple. Did you stay? Have you stayed? When you say have you stayed, it means that person is still there. So, did you stay there long? Number 8. I feel tired. I waited, I have waited, I have been waiting. When you say I feel tired, it means you just finished an activity, which was continuous. So present perfect continuous. I have been waiting. Weeding, it means, taking, doesn't mean smoking weed. It means taking the unwanted weed from the garden. I have been weeding the garden for the last 3 hours. Again, emphasis on the duration. Number 9. David has called me up in the middle of the day. It means it is an ongoing situation. It is not just a one-time thing. All right. That is it. See you next time.